Hey guys, welcome to Viking Revival. Just a little clip before we start the episode of what we did while we were off screen doing a little farming. Enjoy. Shrouded. As we saw from the video before, just a little recap that we did on what we had gone around farming. Didn't really make a lot of progression, just did a lot of farming. We made ourselves the glider and the grappling hook. Um, so let's get ourselves underway. I think today's objective is to get ourselves a better bow instead of this standard made one that you can just make at the beginning. We're going to check in the shroud. Since the last pot failed us on getting a new bow, by the looks of it, it has changed some of the dungeons. So yeah, any experience I had in the past is kind of null and void by the looks of it. So we are definitely going to learn this area altogether. I'm hoping that there is a hidden chest still under this bridge in the shroud. So yeah, there's this little road in between, and it's to the one to the right of it. So you just come to this location. Had to dig yourself down with your pickaxe. Oh, it's still here. That's good. Let's see what we get out of this one. A sword and a bow. Let's see. Is that better than what we got? It most certainly is. We will be using that. Now this spot's always fun. You can go one of two ways. You can go up and over, or you can go through. I'm just gonna go through. Gets me the metal scraps. Pull the first thing out because the only thing I'm interested in was I want these runes. We need those to upgrade our stuff in the future. As many as possible. Now, I know for a fact there's a couple enemies on the other side of this that can be a pain. Hoping with this archery build, we can pick them off from a distance. Oh, there you are. I thought you were scrap metal. Come on, stick your head up. Nice simple trick with these guys with the bow is if you just keep walking backwards, they don't seem to be able to reach you. Their swings take too long to engage and they just don't connect. Oh, that one's bad. So these ones you cannot dodge. We are gonna run. We are so gonna run. Normally I just drop a tower, altar, but we were so close to this tower, I'm just getting... We were very ill-equipped to take those guys on. If it was one, it would be something different, but there was three of them, and there's no way I'm doing that. Not yet. Oh. Now that we're at this tower, enjoy as I run through this, and maybe if you're having issues with it, you'll be able to watch this video and solve the riddles of this tower. And there you go, that is the end of this tower. We have unlocked the tower. Commune with the flame. I still am looking for a spark. We need a spark. Where would there be a spark? That's telling me to go this one. Alright, we're going to try and get to this flame sanctum. Alright, let's get in this flame sanctum and get that spark. Some more honey, always good to have. And a little more lore. You'll get it. Spark acquired. Let's go strengthen that flame. Push back this shroud. Great feature that they added in this game to be able to fast travel home. Strengthen the flame. Level 2. For next video, hopefully we'll get into that on the next video. Let's see what he wants.
What is it?
Get a few more missions off of him. Oh, and now I can also upgrade with scrap metal. Always do it immediately. Make it your priority, because the better these tools are, the better it is for your you get to collect more, you collect faster, they last longer. Always stop by and repair at the station. Build that. Make it a magic chest. Snapping so it lines up nicely, and excellent. Now we got a stack, so now we can drop off more of this stuff. We're going to want to keep this. I always like to keep a flame altar on my hotbar when exploring. It's just a nice thing to have. What do we all not need? We don't drop off as much of this stuff as possible. Need to empty this backpack. Gotta keep the arrows on me. I'm not building it this time, so we'll store that. Store that just in case we want for later. Let's give this a sort and straighten it out. We're not cooking at the moment. Alright. I'm still looking for a better bow, but let's check out the quest. Let's go get ourselves the hunter. That'll definitely help with our bow increase. And she's hiding out over here. Now, what's the best route? Go here. I believe it's going to go to the ancient spire that we got a hold of. And now we can go to unlock the archer. So now here we're going to check if I got any points. No, I do not. So I believe the archer is in that building that's halfway, sticking up right halfway between us and the next tower. Yep. So if we glide over there, and if we look back real quick, there is also a shroud root in there that we can grab later for some skill points. But I'm going to focus on grabbing the archer at this time. Now this one had a little bit of a challenge, I remember. So we're just going to run between these. We're not going to bother trying to loot those guys. I'll end up dead. But there's a switch here. Switch somewhere through this door. Second one. And this is where the next one gives you a little bit of a challenge. You're going to want to jump up on here. Got it. So then you get yourself up here. Third switch. Glide yourself back down. Come over here to the left. And with those 3 switches, you've unlocked this gold chest. See what we get out of here. We got ourselves a one-handed mace. Not better than that. It is at a higher rarity, but it is good for salvaging. Same with the shepherd's lightning staff. Salvage her away. Unless you're looking for a build. As far as I know, the loot out of there is a random. So no guarantees what you're going to get. Swing yourself across. Run up. Now here's the thing. Don't go near that door quite yet. You're going to want to make sure you're all healed up. Because as soon as this opens... Oh, there used to be guys in there. I remember there being guys in here. Never mind what I just said. Just walk yourself right through that door, and there's your archer. For ourselves home. Commune with flame. Put her on standby. Don't want her walking around on me. Gonna craft him a simple bed. Make him a little happier. Walk up to it. When you see a sign, give her a click. So this one's assigned to the archer, and this one's assigned to the blacksmith. Now we can get ourselves some better arrows and really get this archer build going. Because with her, yes, with enough twigs and stuff, I can now craft flint arrows and scrap metal arrows and explosive arrows level 1. We just need to get clay. Haven't found that yet. Tar, alchemist, growing stronger. That's the farmer. And some blocks. That one's up there. Alchemist is over here. I say we hit up the shroud route, see if we can get some points. So we're going to hit up 2 shroud routes currently. We're going to go, is it this way? Yes, this way. The one I showed earlier in the episode where it's hit just past that crevice. Shoot this dude in the face. As soon as we head over there, there is going to be a bunch of bullshit. Now, if you can find your way to this back path, which would be right here on the map. So you could just glide off of here, land here, and we come in this back path as well. I've always just dropped in from the front. I always forget about this path. else is spawning. Let's chop this sucker down. 1 skill point. Don't recall there being anything else useful in this area. Just the little baby bugs. Look at the little baby bugs. Who grow up upon death to give you big bug parts. Alright, that's one. Now let's spawn in. We're going to scoot down to this one. Side. Alright. Jump off here. You can see the top edge of the elixir well right there. Oh, right here. Right through the crack. Now we're going to see if we can, if I got enough stamina, if hopefully I can thread this here needle. Unlock the spawn save point, and I did not thread that needle well enough. That hurt. Now there's 2 ways to do this. You can do the good boy way and go all the way around and deal with all the enemies and all that bullshit. Or you can jump here and kind of cheat. Run over the top here. Run around back, see if we can be as sneaky as possible. And chop like the wind. Got it. Now that we can breathe. Because the problem is that guy way over there. There's 2 of them and they are not a friendly bunch. So if you can pop it off the sneaky way, go for it. Right there spawns enemies, there spawns bugs, that spawns enemies, that spawns enemies, that spawns bugs. And that's how we get these 2 shrouds core sport. Let's see if we can get over this elixir well. And we'll check our points. We got some points. Unlock double jump. We're gonna unlock this. We're going to want airborne and then updraft next. So it's over there. It's so well, like the water just moves. You stupid rat, I'm trying to wire shit here. Little pests. Like you can see the water ripple. Like that has got to be some of the best water design I've seen in a video game, I think, ever. Little hint too with dropping flame altars. You see right here on the side of the screen where it says altar active, it says I can do 4. Always got one for your base And I always try and leave one or two empty. So even if I was I'm going to leave this one here. So when we go after this, we're going to try and run to get this farmer. If I die, I can spawn here and I can go right back. Now this one is a big hulking bastard. Now what I've tried to do in the past is if I can hit him, there he is. I'm gonna try and lure him over here to me, if at all possible. You see all the rest of them are running here and they're running right off and right into that red. I'm hoping that'll get them stuck. So he's down there now. They're taking damage. They're dying to the red shroud. Come on, get in there. And we're just gonna cheese these idiots. I can't get his stuff, which is kind of a pain, but I'm okay with cheesing. Here comes some cockroaches. More cockroaches. Chop this near shroud root down. Nice little quick way to cheese it. I don't think there's any chests. If we want to pick a few guys off, you can. We're going to pop that. I'm going to stab these guys. As I said, they keep spawning. And until you're higher level, just getting them is just a pain. So early on, the quick little cheese them method, I'm okay with. If you're not, you can go in there and fight them the hard way. We'll spawn up to here. Since our equipment's getting damaged, we'll do a quick little run home. That's the other good thing about having one or two flame altars extra. As you're running out, drop it down, travel home, drop off your stuff, picks up your gear, pick up what any extra resources you need, craft yourself more healing bandages, more wraps, whatever it is that you need. This one's just a big puzzle one. All right. So for the farmer one, you're going to see the door down there. There's going to be 3 lights above it. We need to unlock those. And how we go about doing that is we're going to, as soon as you come in through the front door here, you're going to go to the left. We're going to run on over here. If you fall down to the bottom, this is your way up. Brings you back up to here. Do try and avoid the red shroud. It will hurt. Let your stamina go to full because you have to climb up, above, over that broken spot, and then jump off and then land here. Your first button's down there. Time yourself, run, wait, time yourself, run. It's not terribly hard, but those things will kill you on contact. Push your button through the door on the right. Jump on up. Sure your stamina's full. Jump to the right side ladder. Then jump to the left side ladder. On up. You get to the save point, which is really generous on the developer to give you a save there. Because you're going to have to do a double swing. So you see the E up top. You're going to hit it. You have to jump. Hit E again to swing again. There's our next button. going to walk to let the stamina go to the right. Climb up the ladder. Jump off to the left. Follow the path around to the right. And now that I died, I lost the rested buff again. Stamina's lower. All those things. Gonna wait for this one to pop up. Then we're gonna book it. Hit this button. That is the last button of the 3. So now you can come to this point. You're just gonna jump. It's just a matter of jump and glide right through the door. And here's the farmer. And that's how you get the farmer. After that, I'm just going to teleport myself. So I'm going to leave that there. I am now able to build another bed. We are going to switch over to this. Hit tab, select the farmer. Put her on standstill. Switch over, take the bed, and drop her on upstairs. Assign her the bed, because they just like to have that. I don't know if it's a comfort thing or not, or what. And let's see what they both got to say.
Let me know what you need.
Plant beds. That's gonna be a good one to build. We'll save the farming and animal collection for later. She's got the farm soil, popcorn. Plant that bed. And maybe on next episode, or yeah, maybe next episode we'll build a farm. And with that, we've unlocked a bunch more archer armor sets. That'll be good. This one I don't know how we're gonna make. I haven't seen reptile leather before. That must be new. This one, giant critter scales. I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming those bugs, and there's some bigger ones somewhere. Linen we can't do yet. I don't have anything banshee, so you know what? I think we're just gonna have to, for now, we need armor now. We're just gonna have to make this, guys, and make it work. We'll make these higher level pieces because they're just better. As many of them as we can, and then we're just gonna make the rest out of this cheap gear. And equip it all. The old pants. Probably should have made the armor sooner, but here we are. So here's the planter. I think we're just going to stick this off to this side here. One thing I did learn and I didn't realize is, as you can see, during the parts of the video you saw at the beginning of this one, I did a bunch of farming. I cut down all these trees. Apparently the trees don't spawn back anymore. The rocks do, the mountains do each time I reload, but the trees don't anymore. I didn't know that. So I chopped them all down. So I'm assuming with this now, I can grow some trees. Because we are gonna, yep, there it is. Well, I think we're gonna select that one. I found this nice and helpful. I already used up all my farm soil, so that sucks. I'm gonna have to go back to one of those farms, find more. This new feature is intriguing to me, water. Now what I did just realize is it sucks it out of that little pouch I had. So I have to go now back over here and fill my pouch back up. yeah, I think we've made some really nice progress. Not sure. So apparently the trees needed some water. So that'll get me 5 to start with. I have to get more farm soil. We'll do that later in the farming. Let's see here. Level. That's a good point. Let's get the skill points in there, 2 there, and updraft. Is there anything else we want to do in this episode? So that fella's way over here. We're gonna sleep through the night, and then we'll head over that tower and see how far if we can get near him. So the other benefit with double jump is just to give yourself a little extra height. See if you can't travel a little farther. Jump to the top one of those pillars and gives you a little more range. We're going to drop down here to this farm. We're going to harvest a bunch of farm soil. Just had to hit me just for the fun of it, didn't you? Shoot the bomb next to this guy, instant death. Don't even bother playing with him. Take that guy out up there. Wait for this guy. He patrols and he walks right past these bombs. Take him out, instant death. So be alert. I like to go to the right. Take this guy out. Back him out over here. Gotta stop missing the shots. That's always helpful. And you're gonna peek around this corner because there's usually a guy right on this platform. There he is. Use this corner as much as you can. And there's another guy in the room on the other side. Where'd he go? I could have swore I saw a guy walking. There he is. Gotta not miss the shots. Now that they're all dead, you can wander around, loot the little stockpiles. You can go upstairs again, right or left, really doesn't matter. You're gonna come up here, you're gonna want to go to this far wall. The reason for that is there are gonna be two guys in here. There's one. Again, missing the shots is always the worst thing. Trying to get ourselves out of this corner. There, that takes care of those two. As an archer, can't help myself. Gotta pick up all the little loose extra arrows. Gotta get the freebies. And here's your alchemist. Take him home. Talk to the flame. Make ourselves another bed. Scrap this useless thing. Actually, scrap that torch too. Hit tab, select ourselves the alchemist.
Hey!
And let's go upstairs, drop this guy's bed. Assign them to it. So now they all have a roof over their head, they all have a bed, they're all satisfied. See about where the carpenter is. So, medium difficulty mission. Where's the carpenter? Over here. Alright, let's go get him next. Then we can get all 5 of them in this episode. That'd be great. It really pushes forward. There, now we killed that guy. Another shroud root. More points. Now you also want to keep in mind right there is another one of those. I think it's a shell or some kind of collectible. Don't know what they're used for, but looks important, so better grab it. I like to, there is a save point right there, but it's not something I can fast travel to, so I do quite enjoy popping down a flame altar. Because again, we're at the farthest point this way that we've ever traveled. Oh, you little rodent. Always interrupting my talking. So, I'm just going to cheese this. More banshee gel. And there's the carpenter. And we're going to teleport ourselves home. There we go. Build another bed. And now we have our buddy the carpenter. And I believe that is all the 5 I ever remember that you needed. You need these 5 to really progress in the game. You have to have them. And a sign of a bed. Now we're going to talk to everybody that wants to talk to us.
Let me craft you something.
Now with this glider, I might make a quick glide video of kind of how to cheese a different spot. We do have to get ourselves some clay, shroud sacks, lining, but that's all a future video. Now we can also really get the comfort level up with all this stuff that he's got. Anything that has it, they have a comfort level on them. So we'll bail that nightstand. Comfort just increases the time that we have that extra stamina. Just decoration? Yeah, just decoration. Alright, we're gonna pop this nightstand down. And you see, as soon as I did that, the rusted meter. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Rusted meter in the top left corner there went up. So with every point of the rusted meter we get to go up, the longer that stamina is going to last. Could upgrade the rake. Put it back here in its proper spot. Maybe pick up a bow. It is not better than our current one. So scrapped it is.
What brings you here, friend? Huh?
Collect all these new missions.
Care to look at my craft?
Need a hand?
So she's got a bunch of new food. Some cat food, goat food.
Huh?
Excellent. All right. Well, I think for that it was good enough for today. We're going to call the video here. Thank you again for stopping by and spending this time with us. And if you could like and subscribe, that'd be greatly appreciated. And also, please leave a comment. Anything that you want to see me do, if there's anything you've been trying to figure out how to do, see if I can help you out with that. Maybe I can make a video on it and give you guys some help. If there's anything that you think I missed or I should go back and do, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much. And everybody, you guys have a good day, and we will see you later.